Good morning to all those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we are playing Occult Crime Police. I'm not too sure what it's all about. Oh my god, they have full screen. It's a miracle. The gold hat is like a $5 DLC. It doesn't actually do anything. I'm turning flashing lights off so I don't have to give a warning. It doesn't actually do anything. It's just an aesthetic thing. It's just a way for people to help the developers. So, there are 6 acts into the game. I will be doing an episode per act. So, let's get right into it. We need to talk. Meet me in the house. No, you can't do this to me. Well, someone got stabbed in the back. Sucks to be him. Should have had life insurance. September 13th, 7:28 p.m. near the outskirts of town. Sheriff Warren, are you there? Okay, this, maybe this is just me, but this is a big pet peeve. But why is it that Warren, as a police officer or sheriff, is common? Why? Why is that common in media? I don't get it. No, it's a completely different person emulating her voice perfectly. You better have a good reason for calling me up. I'm incredibly busy right now. I'm a sarcastic ass, so... No, it's a completely different person emulating her voice perfectly. Good job, you cracked the case. See, this is why nobody in town was... Oh my god. That's brutal. See, this is why nobody in town respects you anymore. I think we both know why nobody in this town respects me anymore. Now, what's so important? You had to call up the sheriff. Teen skateboarding in the pharmacy parking lot. Somebody's hedge is leaking into their neighbor's yard. There's been a murder. What are you talking about? Pull the other one. What are you talking about? Someone's dead. Yes, that's generally how murders work. So, what happened? Oh my god. Other than my complaint about the name, god, do I love Warren already? She's exactly the person I'd be as a PI or sheriff. We don't know yet. Somebody called in a dead body just a few minutes ago. We've already sent Carlos over to have a look. Carlos the musician slash forensics expert slash detective with 4 names, or Margarita Nut? Oh, Margarita Nut. I'm gonna do the first one. That's the one. We really need to get more staff at the station. Sure, their paycheck can come out of your salary. Well, he'll be waiting for you over at the security checkpoint. If you can be bothered to show up. Security checkpoint? That's right, the murder took place over at Base 24. Base 24? I'll be there. You will? Wow, I mean good. I cannot state how much I love this sheriff already. My name is Miranda Warren. I've been a sheriff of Boomtown, USA for 13 years now. Boomtown was built by a real estate tycoon, expecting a large influx of people once the freeways were finished. But barely anyone came, and the town has been sinking back into the desert ever since. The only reason to put it on a map anymore is Base 24, a government facility on the outskirts of town. It's the only thing keeping this town afloat. Anyone who works at the base lives in Boomtown. A few years back, I failed in my duties as a sheriff. Small towns don't forget a thing like that. But there's been another incident at the base. It's possible the two are connected. Act 1. Waterloo Redemption. September 13th. Base 24 security checkpoint. I'm sorry, sir. I can't let you past here. This is a restricted area. Hey, buddy. I'm an American citizen. My taxes pay your salary. Carlos, you work for the sheriff's department. His taxes pay your salary. Oh, hey, Sheriff. About time you got here. This stick in the mud won't let me in to investigate. I'm merely for notice, citizen. I have explicit instructions not to let anybody in. Looks like I'm going to have to sort this thing out before I can get in there. If I want to focus on something in greater detail, I should probably click on it with the mouse. Whatever that means. They got signs posted everywhere warning people stay out. I guess they thought the fences were too subtle. No, to my knowledge, that's a safety thing. Mostly because they will shoot you on sight if you trespass. The sign says, don't. I'm pretty sure that's not correct. Though, I guess it would probably slow people down a little bit. What's going on? So, what's the problem here? Fuck, do I hate his smile? It's so goddamn cocky. Especially when he reverts to this. I can't get in. This guy doesn't believe I'm a real cop. Here's a thought. Maybe it's because you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt instead of a police uniform. Come on, Sheriff. You know you can't stop a man when he's on island time. Oh my god. I hate this fucking prick. Who am I to resist the sign of the Song of the Beach? Besides, I can't even think he can see what I'm wearing. Between you and me, it seems like his eyesight leaves something to be desired. What's wrong with the guard's eyesight? Well, I'll put it like this. When I approached him, he addressed me as Sir or Madame. When he reported me to his superiors, he described me as a suspicious-looking, indestructible. And when I asked him how many fingers I was holding up, he began to weep bitterly. My diagnosis? Nearsightedness. Great. They put a blind man in charge of guarding their entrance. Well, that explains why he hasn't noticed my uniform. What do you suggest? I clear this up. Well, he's looking for proof that we work at the sheriff's department. And I seem to have left my ID in my other lab coat. Do you have anything you could show him to prove who you are? Yeah, I got something that should do the trick. My evidence log. Sheriff's badge added to the evidence folder. Sheriff's bag. Proof of my profession. Lately, I haven't felt truly worthy of all it presents. Remember how to use your evidence log, right? Maybe I could use a little refresher. I mean, it's right there. I suppose it's been a while since I've done any real police work. Well, if you ever want to check what you got collected, go ahead and press the evidence button up in the corner. That will give you access to your inventory of clues and set of profiles on people related to the case. Oh, it should also have some hot leads for you to follow up on if you get lost. If you want a better look at one of your clues, just click on it and press check. If you want to show something to someone, select show evidence while talking to them. Then just click on what you want to show and select present. The same works for the profiles. You can test it out on me if you'd like. Oh god. Sure thing, Chief. Show the badge. Oh, I'm assuming if this is gonna be a good game, that some items you have to like check and then activate something or other on them, like a secret switch or something, or lever, or like, I don't know. Hey, cool badge. I think I got one of those too. You think? I'm just joshing you, Chief. Of course I got a badge. The fuck does joshing mean? I'm sure it's somewhere around here. Look, do you think this will get us past the security guard? Worth a shot. He's looking for proof you're the sheriff, right? Show profile. What do you know about this person? Great question. Let's find out. So, I'm 46, tired, sheriff, disgraced after a distressing case from 7 years ago. Why do I have a profile myself? Oh my god, I fucking hate his smile. Living on the island, time. The lone medical expert in the sheriff department. Big fan of... What's that? Drunken Caribbean? Rock and roll. What the hell is that? No one knows his age. He's on alert. Security guard. Works at base 24. Figure out how you're getting chilly. And I'm wearing shorts over here. Now, whose fault is that? I'm not gonna ask. Hold on tight, I'll deal with this. Take your time. Hello, sir. Are you friends with this man, citizen? Can you please ask him to vacate these premises? What do you know about this person? I'm actually curious. Maybe we can get his age or even more stuff. I'm sorry, what is your name, sir? What are you, blind? It's printed right here on my name tag. You're not wearing a name tag. Yeah, right, lady. I'd no sooner forget my name tag than my trademark blue baseball cap. Should I tell him? Let's just prevent... go ahead, you're going to have to hold it real close, though. This is a sheriff's badge. Okay, that is off. Oh, I can save, load, quit. Okay. Sorry, I thought there was, voice acting in the game. I suppose not. This is a sheriff's badge. Well, so it is. Now, where did you get a thing like that? It's, mine. My name is Miranda Warden. I'm the sheriff of the town. Oh, no. My only characteristic more distinguishing than my nearsightedness is my respect for symbols of authority. Well, isn't a security guard a symbol of authority, too? Just on a lesser scale than, like, police and the military? Please go right ahead, officer. Cool. Finally, he's gone. Way to go there, Chief. Also, isn't it illegal to work on the job? You sure know how to... You sure showed an object to that guy. I guess it could be a virgin martini, I guess. Or margarita, whatever the difference is. In words of lies, evidence is the only way to get to the truth. Remember that, Tsukada? Ooh. Tsukada? That's great. I'll put it on an Instagram post or something. The fuck is Instagram? Oh, wait, is Instagram, the fucking place where people with a bunch of, like, self-esteem issues post their, pictures and selfies and shit to try and get more attention? September 13th, base 24, hangar. So, where's the body? I think it's supposed to be inside that house. What's a house doing inside a building anyways? Well, this place is some sort of government research facility, right? Maybe it's an experiment. Randy? I'd figure you'd showed up here sooner or later. With the murder and all. Ash, what are you doing here? I'm here for the tour. What else would I be doing? Wait, if there's a tour... Oh, I guess there was a murder too, so I guess... Okay, that makes sense. You two seem to know each other. Care to introduce me, Warren? Yes. Carlos, this is Ash Yeager? This is Carlos. Why are we going by last names? Let me go by first ones. I can't pronounce this motherfucker's last name. Carlos, Tukakada? Fuck. Yeager, huh? Why'd it go by so fast? Nice one. Ow, what the heck was that? Ash likes to take... Oh, maybe that's the point. Polaroid pictures. Never know when you're gonna find something cryptid in the background of one of your shots. Ash is also very bad at asking permission. Oh, whoops. So, how do you two know each other? Old case, I owe ask for a mistake. I made on a case a few years back. You didn't make a mistake, Randy. You did everything you could. Besides, we both know the real reason you keep me around is because I'm good company. Okay, I don't like that face. Deny it all you want. We all know I'm the life of the party. Wait a minute. That's where I know you from. You're the Yeager kid. You're taller than the last time I saw you. And a different gender. Oh, thank you for noticing. Then the case you know each other is from the... Okay, I'll drop it. So, why do you keep calling her Randy? It's a nickname, like Morandy? I came up with it when I was a kid. But I will never, ever stop using it. Wait, so they're transgender? The tour. What's the tour you were talking about? You mean you haven't heard? That's right. You didn't use the internet, do you? I don't see what that has to do with anything. Ha! I'm a boomer. That is great. Base 24 has been hyping up this event for the past couple of weeks. Come and see the future of home living. I managed to snag tickets for the first tour. I mean, if the government ever produced something that they sold to the public, it would be a decent way to get some extra funds. But I mean, cut some military spending, I guess? I don't know. Okay, but what is it? A smart house. What does that mean? It's like a robot butler or something, but it's built into the house itself. No! Is this... Oh god, no. If I have to deal with, like... Fuck, I hate... Okay, so... If I'm correct, a smart house is where, like, everything in the house is connected to a... Android or something like that? God damn. If I hate technology enough that I don't want to use my computer half the time, or like this fucking system I have to work here at the studio, why the fuck would I want technology to intrude every aspect of my life? Hang on, I got a flyer. I got these hands that came down from the ceiling to cook and clean. Oh, it's got these hands. I mean, this is just sketch. There's a whole room where it bathes and dresses you. I'm sorry. I'm a full-grown ass adult. I don't need another person or a robot fucking giving me a bath or shower and dressing me. I can do that myself. Wait. Built-in neuralizers will keep you and your family safe? What if it fucking mistakes you for one? Anything else sketch? Seconds. I guess it's only the neuralizer that kind of creeps me out. And it's got this artificial intelligence system that gets smarter as it learns your needs. I got an extra one of these if you want to thumb through it. The brochure, the pamphlet explaining the different features of this smart house. There's an artificial intelligence called Harper, some creepy mechanical arms, and some sort of high, vaulting dresser? The AI learns. How does it do that? Oh, algorithms. There were a lot of big words in that explanation, but I'm pretty sure it's the cloud? Anyways, it's pretty cool, huh? Pretty creepy if you ask me. But still, you don't strike me as the kind of person who gets excited about domestic invention. Oh, innovation. Is there another reason you came here today, Ash? Look, between you and me, I was hoping I might see something related to that case again. I understand. That's part of the reason for coming here too. The other part being it's my job to solve crimes, of course. Of course. Let's ask about the murder. Do you know about the murder? Of course I do. That picture's all over social media. Picture? Social media? Yeah, some internet thought influencer was here on a tour. I have no idea what a thought... I don't even know what that fucking shit is. And I have no desire to find out. He uploaded a selfie without realizing there was a dead body in the background. Jeez, how dense can you be? I mean, sometimes, you can, like, take a picture and, like, just so happens to catch something like that. It's not that unreal. Wait, does this mean that there's a photo of the crime scene online? Yeah, I guess so. I need to see this right away. Sure thing. Looks like it's been taken down. I guess the photo of corpses violates the site's terms of service. Typically they will. But I'm surprised stuff like that gets taken down right away. Because a lot of that stuff gets away with being online for like a few days. But I suppose... I don't know. Ash, you're not a suspect in the murder, are you? No, don't worry. I was in the tour group the whole time. My alibi is as solid as a rock. But this other guy, the thought influencer? He slipped away to take selfies, right? Yeah. His alibi's a bit shakier then. You'd have to be pretty stupid to take a photo of his own victim. I mean, not really. Because in theory, you could have murdered the person, covered it up, and then went to take a selfie, and then have it be in the background like, oh, oops, I didn't mean to take a selfie of a dead body. But on the other hand, I don't know why you would risk your account. At the very least, he might have seen something. Oh god, I got hiccups. Something the rest of you didn't. He should be around here somewhere. None of us are allowed to leave until this is wrapped up. Carlos, we need to get going. Can I come with you, Andy? It's not like I can go anywhere else right now. Sure, come along. There's a murderer hiding around here after all. Alright. The fuck? Whoa, did you see that guy? He was so fast I didn't even have time to snap a picture of him. Oh well. I guess I'll just have to snap a picture of you, Mr. Tanaka. No, that was a nice one. I wonder where that man is going in such a hurry. Oh, now we're in the smart house kitchen. Seeing as we have a, someone on the medical team that, can, like, discern, how someone died and forensics and that, it didn't seem like he brought a camera or, like, any equipment. So, I suppose in theory, having a camera person, being able to take professional pictures of what they would need would be beneficial. There's the body. Oh man, I've never seen a dead body before. Do you ever get used to them? No, not really. Margarita's out. Tanaka, can you please not drink at a crime scene? I mean, he did seem pretty serious about that, so maybe he has an alcohol problem? No can do, boss. It's party time on Isle de Carlos. Well, first thing, what are you doing at my crime scene? I'm sorry, your crime scene? Oh, I see. They didn't tell you I was heading down, did they? You folks are you're probably still using smoke signals around here. That's a safety measure? I would fucking hope you're using... Okay, look. Make sure your house has a smoke detector, a CO2 detector, and a fucking renew the batteries in them. And I think you have to replace them after like 10 years. But just do it. It's better than being dead. Have them in your kitchen. And I think you have to have them on every floor. Or at least you do here. But you should have one in your kitchen. You should probably have one at the top of the stairs. And probably somewhere else in your house, just in case. That's just me, though. Agent Sturmount Drang. I'm with the FBI. How did you get here so fast? We worked pretty quickly in the big time. We show up fast, we work fast, we leave fast. So, essentially, you don't do a thorough job, and you could potentially miss shit. We don't have time for your small town feelings. We use cold, calculated logic. Oh, brother. I must say, you're quite lucky. Oh, boy. How so? Well, you must be dealing with a real puzzler of a case if they had to send me in. Well, if it's a government base, typically, to my knowledge, it's a combination of federal investigator along with local. Of course, it would be like child's play to me, but for a non-sophisticated such as yourself, you fucking douchebag. This case might have taken 11,000 years to solve. I hate arrogant fucks like this guy. Good thing I came along. Listen, Agent Drang. How do I put it? Well, don't ramble, I'm a busy man. I need things blunt and to the point. Alright then, why are you here? This is a local case why is a local case interested to the FBI? Frankly, I don't know myself. My superiors didn't give me a reason. They just handed me the case. So of course I took it. They don't pay FBI agents to ask questions after all. They kinda do? Yeah, she was gonna say the exact same fucking thing. Anyways, I'm going to need you to hold the back way from the crime scene. Only qualified professionals are allowed here. Excuse me. The sheriff is qualified. Your medical forensics is a qualified, person. And then probably who's ever taking pictures for you is also probably qualified enough. How are we gonna get past this clown? It seems he really does have authority over me. We'll need his cooperation if we want to investigate. In order to do so, we're going to have to take advantage of his psychology. You mean we're gonna brainwash him? No, we're gonna play into his fucking ego. No, we're just gonna figure out what makes him tick and then capitalize on it. So, like what? For instance, I've noticed he seems to have a highly valued logical thought. He thinks highly of himself and may respond to flattery. Finally, he prefers people to speak bluntly, up to a point, I'm sure. If I can exploit these personality traits in the right way, I might be able to convince him to let us investigate. And then plan B is we brainwash him, right? Sure. Ooh, persuasion! Agent Drang, I need to ask you something. What, you're still here? Alright, I'm not dumb. I know what you're here for. I can guess from the attire, but let's hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Who are you and what are you doing at my crime scene? Blunt. Ooh. I'm the sheriff of the town and I like you. I seek the truth, cold and logical. Blunt. I'm the sheriff. I have as much right to investigate. I am but a simpleton, hoping that I might assist you. I think we should go with flattery. I am but a simpleton, hoping that I might assist you in your representative investigation. You're talking down to me, aren't you? No, I just save it. I won't be condescended to. That didn't go well. I'm a big man, I know big words. Words like condescended? Drat, he saw right through me. I'm gonna have to take a different approach. Now I'm gonna ask you again. Who are you and what are you doing at my crime scene? Logic, I guess? I'm the sheriff of this town, and like you, I seek the cold, hard, logical truth. A fellow warrior of intellectual arts, Hey, we won some ground. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I've already got this case in the bag. I don't think it will let me lose this. This is a simple town full of simple people like yourself. It should be no challenge at all to dissuade the simple motivations of a simple murder. If you want the cold, logical truth about the case, you just have to wait and read about it in the newspaper with the rest of your simple neighbors. No, I've already got it in here. Boy, you're persistent, huh? Let me ask you something. What possible reason might I have to bring a nosy small-town police sheriff along on my assistant? You need something to appreciate, you clearly have no idea. The more help you have, the faster we can wrap up this case. Look, I don't want to be here. You're an FBI agent, you don't want to waste your time in a backwoods town like this. So the more help you have, the faster you can wrap this case up. The faster you can wrap this case up, the faster you can get back to where you belong. Compelling, succulent, logical. I like the cut of your jib, Warren. Yes! I wonder if being blunt would have helped. So I have your permission to examine the crime scene? Alright, on one condition. You come along, you're going to have to follow my directions to the T. Can you do that? Facts of the case, I'll be forced to disregard you. I'll never follow the instructions of Dill. Of course, you're my superior officer after all. Randy, what are you saying? You're not really gonna let this chavistic prat boss you around, are you? No, of course not. But the only way to examine the case is to play along for now. What are you two whispering about over there? No need to answer. My skills of detection have already surmised that you were talking about... Fucking Christ. Yeah. That's exactly the thing we were doing. Well, don't be shy about it. From now on, I'm a humble man. Fuck's sakes. This... I didn't think this game would be like a comedy, but god am I loving it. I am not embarrassed by descriptions of my incredible wit. Now, come along. There will be plenty of time to bask in my genius. Hell yeah, persuasion complete. Get to the crime scene. Well, you got us through. Now we just need to stay on the good side for as long as it takes to solve the case. Let's hope this is a quick one then. Finally! Okay, this is my favorite part of mystery games. Is the whole... like this part. I don't really care. Don't start cleaning up yet, alright? I gotta collect the evidence before we go tampering with the crime scene. Yeah, I wasn't about to start cleaning anything. I'm not your maid, buddy. A window looking outside at the rest of the base. This is the window the witness photographed the body through. Same thing. I thought the curtains might do something. Want to check the fridge? Best case scenario, we'll find another clue in there. Other best scenario, free sodas. What about the worst case scenario? I guess more dead bodies. Or the celery sticks. True! I don't know. Fucking celery sucks. If you like it, good for you, but it fucking sucks. I don't care much about peanut butter you put on it. It's not a snack. True. Well, let's check and find out. There's nothing in there. Makes sense because this is just a model home. Well, the murderer could have tried to throw something in there, I suppose. I don't even think it's plugged in. I changed my mind. This is the worst case scenario. Worse than dead bodies? Okay, see, there's a panel here I want to get to. Because then I could ask the AI about stuff. My new assistant. How's your little investigation? Let me show you something. So, I looked at the achievements, and there's one for every time, if you show your badge to everyone, you get an achievement. And I mean, that means there has to be some funny dialogue, so I'm willing to do it. That's cute. It almost looks like a real one. Oh my gosh. Can I punch this guy, Randy? Speaking as a police officer, no. Though I'd be lying if I said I wasn't considering it myself. Tell me what you've uncovered so far. Of course, allow me to astound you with my powers of observation. The first thing of it deducted, there has been a murder. No shit, there has been a murder? Go on. The victim was stabbed to death in this very kitchen. The time of death is somewhere between 5 and 6. Alright, that's pretty good. We know this because the first sighting of the body was at 6, and the tour group passing through the kitchen around 5 did not see it. First sighting of the body was the boy who unknowingly uploaded the photo of the boy online. That's the one. Simpleton didn't even notice there was a key evidence in his glamour shot. Eventually, someone had reported the photo to the FBI. Oh, that makes sense, because it was on social media. So it either would have got reported to FBI or local police. But either way, it makes sense. And they sent me over to clean the whole mess up. Did the witness see or hear anything in particular before the body was discovered? I heard there was a power outage right around the time. Power outage? What do you know about the power outage? What's there to know? Some idiot somewhere blew a fuse while the tour was in progress. The whole house lost power, the lights, the appliances, and even the computer thing in charge. Do you think our culprit was creating a distraction in order to cover his tracks? Oh my god, that's exactly what I was thinking. Of course. Good job keeping pace, assistant. I fucking hate him. I'm gonna take another look around. I'll come back until you got something good to show me. Let's look at the case log. Okay, that's all the conversation stuff. Profiles. I wanted to look at him. A young is non-binary. There we go. A non-binary person's. It's weird that he would say that they changed the gender. Non-binary, to my knowledge, don't really change genders. They just... Wait, is non-binary... Fuck, I don't know. Okay, maybe they did. Maybe non-binary is a gender thing. I don't know. As far as I knew, I thought non-binary was something you say if you're more like gender neutral, or like... Oh, you know what? I'm just realizing. I guess non-binary is a thing. Because you can say you're non-binary male, non-binary female, or like, sorry, it's non-binary male or female leaning, or just straight up non-binary. And then your pronouns, or like just whatever you prefer, and then... Alright, that makes sense. I mean, if they're gonna do non-binary, I wish they did like under age, their pronouns, because that would be she, he, probably him. Okay, hot leads. We don't know any suspects, or we don't have any, and we don't have any. Oh, and we don't know who the victim is. We need to investigate the crime scene, the body, and speak with the thought influencer. I guess first things first. We should... Let's get a closer look at the body. We should look at the body, talk to him again, and then check out the thought influencer. Jeez, this guy looks real bad. Not that the murder victim usually looks great, but even by corpse standards, this is rough. Ash, you really shouldn't be looking at this. I'll be fine. This isn't much worse than most video games. Kinda, except for when you're playing a video game, there is a level of disconnect between you and the people in the game. At least that's how I see it. That's awful. Who'd want to play a video game with something like this in it? Well, not to jump to conclusions here, but I think we found the murder weapon. You should not jump to conclusions, because technically the person could have been poisoned and then stabbed as a cover-up. I'll be running some tests to determine the cause of death, of course. Oh, there you go. Exactly. But in most cases, the simplest solution is usually the correct one. Yeah, because a few years ago, I heard of a case that happened where some guy committed suicide, and then, but he had it set up in some elaborate way where he had a bunch of balloons set up on his gun, and then as soon as like he died, the gun floated away. So for some reason he wanted to make it look like a murder, and I have no clue why, but I mean, creative. Occam's razor, or in that case, Occam's kitchen knife. Carlos, can you run a fingerprint test on the handle of this knife? No problem, just give me 1 second. That's strange. What? There's not a single print on the handle. In fact, there's no identification on the handle on a hand has ever touched this knife. Kitchen knife plunged into the victim's back. No fingerprints discovered anywhere on the hilt. Oh, you should actually check the blade. Because what a lot of people don't realize is that there are typically fingerprints until you clean one on the blade. Most people just don't think of it. No fingerprints, huh? You know what could grab a knife without leaving fingerprints? Yeah, if the person was had gloves, if the person had like a cloth around the handle, cleaned the handle afterwards. I don't fucking know. Please don't say ghosts. Now listen, I'm not saying it was ghosts. All I'm saying is it was not ghosts. Oh, not ghosts. Oh, wait a sec. The house's arms can do shit? So I wonder if the AI system actually created the murder. Let's stay away from the supernatural theories until we consciously ruled out the natural ones, alright? Well, not to become... blah 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 blah. Ah, that's strange, what? Oh, it's gonna run through the whole thing, I didn't realize that. Over here, Randy. Muddy footprints. That's like Clues 101. But whose could they be? It doesn't seem like they're the victims, his feet are clean. And it looks like he was also wearing he's missing a shoe, actually. We know one thing for certain. Whoever this person is, they don't possess the power of flight. I just kind of assume that about everyone all the time. Hey, these are some pretty clear prints. This won't be hard to match it up with the shoe if we can find it. There's something bothering me about these prints. We're in a pristine government hangar. Where did this person find a puddle big enough to muddy their shoes like this? There's a little fake garden outside the house. Maybe the person stepped in the dirt out there? It's possible. Still, like, you'd have to go out of your way to make these footprints. You mean someone wanted us to find these footprints? Why would anybody do that? So single pair of mysterious footprints, muddy footprints, found in the kitchen, likely belong to the culprit. I don't think I investigated the crime scene thoroughly, but I guess... look at this. What? This man is missing one of his shoes. You think it came off during the murder? I don't think he took it off for the fun of it. What, if that's what you're asking? To be fair, his shoe could have fell off while moving him? Meaning he might not actually have been killed in where we're finding him? Maybe some sort of shoe-hungry creature came and took it for a snack. That's completely ridiculous. You're right, a shoe eater obviously would have taken the other one too. Okay, look, you're not wrong. You're just not right. That's not what never mind. In any case, let's take note of it. Missing shoe. There's something lying by his head. Looks like an ID card. Victim's ID added to evidence folder. Identification card. I'll look at it. Oh, here we go. Oren Dosha. He was a research and development head of R&D. That's what research and development means. I guess this guy was in charge around here. He probably was overseeing the development of this smart house. Poor guy, killed in the kitchen of his own project. And on a day he finally got to unveil it to everyone. We should ask around to see if anyone knows about more about him. Technically, he could have also been murdered a day or two before. Technically, because then you could keep him in a freezer, or like a fridge or something, and then move him here. I guess it's a lot of work if you ask me, but whatever. At least we got a name for our John Doe now. Oh, okay. So, John Doe is for males. Well, I should say suspected males. And Jane Doe is for suspected females. It's just a generic name for when you don't actually know someone's name, but have to, like, do something like this. Or like even medical care, when giving medical care to someone. And I say suspected because technically someone, for example, who's transgender, who's male or female like myself, we would likely go, let's say it's just like bones or stuff, they would likely have male looking bones. So I would come up as a John Doe, and it wouldn't be until later on that they would, if they ever actually found out, re-identify me as a female. Doesn't seem like there's anything else. Interesting. Oh, wait. What is the hot lead? Actually, we know the victim. Oh, this is an ID. Sorry, this is a chip, meaning we could probably use it to get into other areas of the facility. I don't know why it says the victim's unknown. Okay. That doesn't really do much. Let's talk to him. My new assistant. Show evidence. Let's show everything. Have you toured around the rest of the house yet? Why bother? The body is right here. Because the evidence might be somewhere else, you dumb fuck. The culprit could be hiding somewhere in the house right now. Oh, look, between you and me, I agree with you. But besides, Base 24 goons are real sensitive about anyone looking at their precious R&D projects. They won't let They won't let me anywhere else in the house until I can prove it has something to do with the case. So let's hope there's something hidden around here. Oh, interesting. You can't really be mad at him for that then. There it is, the murder weapon. Did you have your forensic stooge take a look at this? Hey. Yes, he didn't find any fingerprints on the handle. Interesting. There's only one conclusion to draw from this. Your assistant is God damn it. Incompetent. Hey. I don't think that's it. I don't think even Carlos could have messed up a single fingerprint test. Et tu, Chief? Muddy footprints, huh? Well, these can't possibly have any significance to the case. What? They're too obvious. They got to be a red herring of some sort. From now on, only bring me clues of a significant obscurity level. What if the culprit knew you would think that and made the key clue obvious on purpose? My god, this changes everything. I need to reevaluate my entire line of reasoning. Oh lord, they've started encouraging each other. Actually, he is right. This does seem like way too obvious and out of place. Even and it's also too convenient because of how, like, perfect they were. Let's do this. Now, I've noticed here that the thing you're showing me is nothing. It's literally an absence of a thing. And now, I'm wondering if it's some new sort of police officer prank, where you tried to waste my time. Which I say, good prank, I guess. I'm trying to say the victim's missing shoe might be an important clue. You could tell us where he's been. Oh, well, you shouldn't have wasted my time by letting me go that whole tirade. The victim's ID. His name is Oren Darsha. He looked like he worked at the base. It kinda would be nice to know his age. As age and ethnicity, I guess, and religion, as all of those could also play. But on ID, I guess it's government ID, so I don't know how much stuff it would have. I would assume age at the very least. Any chance you know him? I don't intend to know anyone in this bumpkin town. Well, that's kinda rude. That includes this guy, and it includes you, small fry. The feeling's mutual, you smarty... smarmy punk? Puke? That's about it. Oh, he's 56. Oh, hey, I bet that guy coming in. What a cool dude. Wait, are you saying he didn't give you a hard time coming in? Why would he have? Are you kidding? We had to go through a whole song and dance number to make him let us through. Maybe you just didn't look like you belonged here. He's blind. Well, maybe you didn't sound like you belonged here either. That is actually kind of interesting. So you ID'd Victor. Oh god. I hate this fucker. I'm gonna take another look around. Yeah. Hey Randy, I'm not making that shorter for you. Besides, I don't want to check those shelves. Murderers never place things in high-up locations. Why? Man, did Ash go so down tall anyway? Seems like only yesterday they were barely up to my knees. There's a fence. Let's go to the warehouse. I kinda actually want to go to the front. Oh, I think that's the influencer. And those are the muddy footprints. It's a little garden situated up front, and some muddy footprints leading out from it. Drag must have been the one to set up the police tape here. You think FBI agents would have known special tape? You know, to let people know that this case is really important? As someone going to ignore the police tape but pay attention to FBI tape? There's someone over there taking pictures of himself. Hey, that's him. You mean the thought influencer? Yep. So do you have any clue who this guy is? He's kind of a huge online, but I don't really get why. One of those famous for being famous type of people, as far as I can tell. Well, let's go introduce ourselves. What? I don't want to talk to that creep. Me either, but we need a photo. That photo he took of the crime scene. Alright. Excuse me, sir. Are you the most famous e-celeb ever beheld by mankind? I know celeb is just short for celebrity. What's e-celeb? Is that just internet? I don't know. Why, yes. How kind of you to say. My name is Paul Charlotte, but you probably know me by my internet handle, Master Style. Oh my god. The name of his internet thing just drips with fucking... God damn it. I already have to deal with this fucker inside. Why do I have to deal with the carbon copy outside? How did you make those sparkles appear? Trade secret, my dear. Master Style, huh? He looks more like King Clown. Oh my god, true. Mr. Sheritude, my name is Miranda Warden. I'm the sheriff of Boomtown. Oh, you're here about the murderer. Oh, murder. Terrible thing that. Ruined one of my trademark glamour shots. Edit the photo? You'll forgive me if the disruption of the selfie isn't my #1 concern right now. If you have any questions for me, ask away. I'm glad to help you, the little people. What do you make of this? I guess. Oh, what a wonderful little trinket. Where'd you get such a charming accessory? I'm from the police station. Where I work? Because I'm a police sheriff? Ah, yes, of course. Oh my god, he just did the fucking Sailor Moon face. How much? For my badge? Of course! What else would I be asking for? Certainly there's nothing else about that outfit with any money. I'll be sure to voice your concerns to the police department's wardrobe team. We found these footprints in the kitchen. Any chance they're yours? Of course not. These are $3,000 shoes. Excuse me, while I fucking have a heart attack over here, when hearing how fucking ludicrously expensive those are? Do you think I'm going to let these things anywhere near mud? Wow, those must be pretty uncomfortable. Oh, they're agony done. Why would you spend that much on uncomfy shoes? All worth it for the styles, of course. I just don't want to deal with you. Mr. Shalud, could you explain to me what it is that you actually do? Are you saying you never heard of moi? Why, I never could have been more offended in all of my life. You have to excuse my friend, Master Style. She doesn't go near the internet all that much. She doesn't even know what a hashtag is. You poor soul, I had no idea. Very well, I'll explain who I am for your sake. I am a tastemaker. I make tastes. When you want to know what's hot in fashion, luxury technology, you come to me. I am the utmost authority in all of these things. A new trend simply does not get started without my express approval. Many people consider me to be Oprah 2, the sequel to Oprah. And here I thought drag was conceded. True. The power? So you were here part of the touring the Smart House this evening? Why, yes. This unrevealing is the first step in the major rollout, the Smart House brand. So naturally, they needed the thought influencers, such as myself, to give it the stamp of approval. My upcoming Tell-All Expo, say vlog, will either make or break the Smart House. So, are you going to make it or break it? You have to wait and see, won't you? At one point, you snuck away from the tour group. That is right? Yes, the tour group was getting dreadfully boring. My followers were chomping at a bit for new content. How could I deny them? So what did you do? I simply went and explored the house at my own pace. I wasn't causing any trouble for anything. And this is why you photographed the body? Yes, indeed. I should have asked for more detail on that. Wait, if they were going around the house at their own pace, then how was the sheriff not allowed to? That's actually interesting. I suppose I'll start with the obvious question. How on earth could you not have noticed that there was a dead body in your photograph? Listen here, lady cop. I adhere to a strict regime of 12 glamour shots per hour. I don't have time to be combing each and every one for corpses. Holy shit. The only thing I can review with any sort of thoroughness is the face region, which means, of course, be perfect. Frankly, I only looked twice at the picture after I received the takedown notice. That reminds me, I need to consult that photograph, but it's been taken on live. Is there any chance you have a copy you could send me? Don't worry, I get this asked all the time. It's 15 for a glossy, 30 if you want it to be signed. How about 0 for not getting charged with obstruction of justice? Very well, very well. Spoil sport? It has got to be the most absurd evidence I've ever received. I mean, is there one without the filter, and who the fuck is this? Still, a bit more understandable, he wouldn't notice something that was on the other side of a window. All this time, I thought he'd been in the same room as the body. Hey, look at that. There's someone else in the kitchen. You're right. It's hard to make out any detail, but that's definitely the silhouette of another person. Whatever it is, probably our culprit. Or maybe the victim's spirit caught on camera as it I don't know. Let's put a pin in that theory, okay? So we got the photo. Let's do the power outage. Around the time you took the photo of the crime scene, there was a power outage, right? Oh, was there? I almost forgotten. How did that ever happen, is what I'm wondering. Yes, I was curious about that as well. I thought, that since you were away from the tour group, you might have blown the fuse myself? Preposterous. I was going to say might have seen who did it. Although, now that you mentioned it, too bad it wasn't me. I don't know anything about that power outage or that big explosion. Big explosion? Oh, that's right. Around the time the power went out, there was that big bang noise. I guess it did sound like an explosion. Exactly, explosion noise. I don't know anything about it. Clearly this guy's hiding something. But I got more pressing matters to deal with than this shaky cover-up. I'll just come back to him later. Interesting. I mean, there's nothing else that I can really show him, except for this. Fabulous, darling, I love it. You haven't even looked at it. I've never seen anything so marvelous in all my life. Alright, sheesh, never mind. Pretty sure what I did was just not allowed. Thank you for speaking with us. It's been very, helpful. Oh, anytime, darling. It must have been the rest of the tour group waylaid by the murderer. I should wrap this investigation up quickly as possible so they can all go home. Oh jeez, look who's here. Sort things out. Hey, Warren, try not to lose any kids this time. On second thought, maybe I'll let them stew a little bit longer. There's a little storage closet here. Nothing inside. I would assume this is the fuse box? Oh, that's case log, sorry. I need to examine the body. So there's something I missed. Interesting. A guy certainly got a different demeanor than the rest of the crowd. Must be one of Drag's men. Oh, hey, look at this guy right here. With the, blue, tux thing and the slick back hair. He kind of looks like Phoenix Wright. Dragsman sounds like he's getting into an earpiece. No, wait, he's freestyle rapping? Maintaining the peace. We're the police. Only better. You know that Lady Justice, I won't forgive her. Laying more thick on sweater. I'm curious, how much does he go? I'm not singing, but I will go, like, fast enough for you guys to read. How long? MIB kinda... That's Men in Black, right? Kinda reminds me of the, movies. They were, the ones with, Will Smith? Oh my god, they were amazing. Oh my god. He goes on forever. Okay, I think that's enough. Hey, there's the achievement. Looks like a regular garage door, but it has a zany sci-fi garage door. The house can't do anything the normal way. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kinda like it. Never mind, I don't need you. Let's go back inside. FBI and special. Yeah. Jeez, this guy looks so bad. My victim. Usually look great, but even by corpse standards, this is rough. She really shouldn't. Oh, yeah. Same stuff. Look over there, Randy. Muddy footprints. I don't really want to look at the footprints. Over there, Randy. Oh, no, not again. Can I? God damn, you can't even skip it. They made some kind of... Like, they put 2 and the 2 together, which I like. So... Hold up. This body was moved. Because... Oh, wait. Or was it? I'm sorry, wait. Oh, okay, never mind. I was thinking this guy was facing the wrong way, but I guess not. Besides, I don't even want to check this shelf. Yeah, this is the shelf conversation. Oh, let's talk to him again. Present? What a sorry excuse for evidence. Back in my day, photographic evidence was all grainy and black and white. There was some dignity to the whole affair. It would send a chill up your spine. Now all the selfies and smartphones, I mean, what's the respect? For once, I actually kind of agree with them. What do you know about... I see you met our eyewitness. What an annoying flop. I could barely stand to speak to him. For 2 seconds. Anyways, looking at the phone every 2 seconds, no respect, no for authority. Right? What's up with the glitter thing? Where does he keep that stuff? I'm still not even sure what he does. I mean, what does thought influence even mean? I'm glad you finally bonded over a mutual dislike of young people. Oh, sorry Ash. I'm just joshing you. As a young person myself, I can confirm that guy blows. And oh, And the hand in front of that face. What's with that? Is that from something? 23. Whatever that means. Came here to make a blog about Smart House. Not really. So garden out front, someone strangely familiar about those two behind the house. It's probably not the best to think about it too much. Maybe I'll show just more evidence? Fabulous, darling, I love it. It's gonna be more like this. Oh, that's the fellow who welcomed me at the base earlier today. Owen Davis? Yeah, that's right. I feel like I remember him from somewhere else, but I can't recall where. The motherfucker's dead. Maybe in the photograph of the murder scene that you took? No, I think it was somewhere else. I think it was a phone list of last year's Influence Con? Or maybe it was in a yogurt commercial. I hate this person so much. What else is there to ask? I guess not much. No, I don't want to check the fridge. I wanted to go to a different room. I hate you. I'm just trying to think. Oh. Maybe if I show a profile? Eyewitness? No. I guess not. Okay, so evidence. It should be hot leads. Examine the body. Yep. Got stabbed. Obviously, you got some other stuff on, but what's really strange is the bruises. You don't expect a stabbing victim to have signs of... Oh, I didn't even notice that! Signs of blunt force trauma. I think that needs to be a little more purple. Well, which one is the cause of death? I can figure that out, but it's going to take a while. In the meantime, let me write you a preliminary medical report. The autopsy. Cool. So, how are things going, Chief? Not great. I got quite a few pieces of evidence, but none of it fits together yet. The biggest problem is, I still don't have a prime suspect. Well, you can't exactly expect someone to confess out of nowhere. Please, help, please. Randy, who is this guy? I'm not sure. That man on the ground. I'm sorry. Sir, are you alright? What's your name? I think it was me. I was the one who killed that man. Save data up to this point? I shall. And I suppose this would be a good place to end it off. This is the first part of the investigation. So things have gotten real interesting for sure. I will say I don't know if I'm a big fan of the art style, but like I am a fan of like some of the witty humor so far, and hopefully the case files is like actually interestingly and smartly constructed. That way the mystery is actually really cool, because what ruins a really good mystery is that it's like, oh hey, this person did it because of these reasons, and it's like, I would never know that because you gave me nothing to suspect that. Alright, so thank you for tuning into our frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So good night and sweet nightmares.